call out for no AC on a Sunday. Memorial Day weekend, a 3-day weekend, so that'll help. Let's see. It's this one over here. Uh-oh. I think the fan motor quit. It doesn't want to move. Oh boy. Okay, I have to pull it. Right. The second one. Man, it sucks.
This one had actually gone down a few days earlier, but I had an old lid on the roof.
Fan motor, fan motor, fan motor. Let's see what we got.
Didn't work out so well. Sometimes,
maybe the capacitor.
It's better to go with a new one.
Maybe the motor itself. Gonna find out here. Discharge the capacitor. Capacitor holds a charge in it after the power is disconnected. Blue wire going to the fan. And the fan. Here's the fan capacitor. We can start there. 5. See if maybe we have a bad control with that. Fan. Put a little cold water on the top. In case it went out on my thermal overload. Measure this 5.
It's a new one.
We'll measure it, see. And we're going to put a new one in. We'll measure the old one. Take a look at the old one, see where we're at. Gives a second for the compressor to cool off anyway. It's hot. Capacitor is 5.03, so it's good. Alright. I only say darn it because our fan motor is not working on the other one. Check our wiring, that's okay. Check this wiring. It's okay. Looks a little tired, but it's alive. Looks like our fan motor might have seized because it should be a little easier to turn. I'll plug it in, see what happens. See how hot our compressor's way hot. Only the capacitor started up. No fan. We got a bad fan motor. Doggone it. Yeah, it's bad. Broke my pan too. Okay, pull the compressor. Gotta change out that fan motor. Ah, boy. Can't all be easy. Okay, go get a new fan motor and get it going. These can be a pain too. I'll discharge my capacitor and I gotta go let them know. Okay. Gotta prep the old one to give my chance to get myself a chance to recover once I get off the roof. Once I get the old one, get a break in between. These can be pretty tough. Blades can be pretty tough. I keep meaning to try to make it to the store to get some new fan blades. That way I can just change out the old one real fast. That's another story. So I'm just going to disconnect it from the capacitor, from the wiring, re-discharge my fan cap. Here, disconnect here, and ready to pull the lid off. Glass head. Okay. Now I'll be the fun of get the sandpaper all this off, take the fan blades off. And there are some channel locks, hold on, pull those off and get it going. Try to set it back there in the shade. Now while you go through this. A little more reasonable, not much. New fan motor. I've had good luck with these for these Janitrol units, the D7909. On the new Goodman units I have to use the original fan motor, different fan motor, but these don't come with the bolts, so I have to grab the little 8/32 bolt heads, and I usually just bring some extra ones, you know, and just in case. In fact, I'm going to bring 4 extra ones and then just I'll keep them in my bag. But so, all right, and then emery cloth, sandpaper to sand that deal real good, and then I've got channel locks and vice grips to make everything work out. I'll open the box, put these in. All right, this is just the abrasive cloth that I use. You can use it wet or dry, so it works out pretty good. And then I've got some HVAC 444 that I can just spray on the peel. Good thing I checked this one. The sprayer broke off, so that's not going to work. All right. Silicone spray instead. It'll work just as well. All right. Directions as a little envelope for the bolts, and then I can pack everything up in the box here. And bring a cold water for myself as well. Ready to go. Thing is some gloves. Good idea. So I got just some disposable gloves. I'll get this going. So when I'm working with refrigerant, I'll go for the disposable gloves, but for this type of job, for the fan motor, I'm going to go with these little bit stronger work gloves, since it's not going to be a refrigerant job. It's just a mechanical, electrical job. All right, let's get it going. Definitely much easier getting up on the roof with these gloves. All right, so first order of business is sanding down this puppy real good. Get after it. You can see all the dust just come flying right off the screen. how to adjust them going down in there, the easier time we'll have getting those fan blades off, especially on this flat spot. Just is what it is. Trying to blow all the stuff out of there so that it doesn't build up on us. Let's see it. Evaporator fan motors are easy. These are tough. And I don't like fan pullers because fan pullers can actually bend the pitch of the blades. So I'm just not a fan of fan pullers. I prefer to do this all by hand. I know it's harder, but it's less likely to damage the pitch of the blades. It's just my experience. Trying to get the trick side nice and smooth. Better. In theory. Alright, so there's that. And I'm going to hit it with the silicone spray. Just trying to blast out the last little bit. So all along the motor, the blades. Now we're going to loosen the holder. Down inside there. Probably a little better with an adjustable wrench, but I didn't bring it with me to see if this one comes. Yeah, there we go. And it's hot. I'll grab a big one. Still right in the sun. I got a little breeze, that feels good. That'll help. You can see how much I'm sweating on my arms and stuff. That's how hot it is. It's, I have to check my phone, but it's about, probably about 101. maybe 102 degrees. Almost out of there. Come on, buddy. Sometimes they like to fight you all the way down. Just the way it is. I'll make sure we don't lose this. Okay, I'll put it right here. Oh, gosh. When you stop sweating, then you know you're in trouble. Again, an adjustable wrench is better for this. What I got. Okay. There we go. Now let's spray some lube down in there. And we'll spray the shaft again. And I'll see if we get lucky and this thing comes off a little easier. I'm going to clamp this on. And we're going to start. Move the blades. Pull them off. Trying to avoid hitting my knuckles if possible. Going pretty good. Yay. Come on, buddy. Almost there. Sometimes the end is the worst spot.
So as I'm pulling, I'm avoiding putting pressure on the end of the blades. Just wanting to pull from the center so that we don't change the pitch by accident.
Yay. Alright. My basket back. Okay. There we go. That's that. Woo. And blades. Okay. So on the other side, obviously we're going to want our motor wires going this way. I'm on the roof, so I can put my reversing wires through the top, or I can tie them up underneath. It doesn't really matter either way. I can reverse the wires here if I need to. So either way. Okay. Let's see. Pull out my new fan motor. And you really want to service these on a service mat when possible, but unfortunately I'm doing this one in the shade, so I'm just going to be extra careful. I've got half shade. I can't really call this full shade. I've just got some shade. Alright, here's what it is. So, my new fan motor. Box, set it on. Okay, and the important thing here, because we're putting our motor upside down, there's usually a plug that needs to be pulled out. When used in shaft up application, pull blue drain plug and press into shaft hole on end. There's the blue one, and you would have to switch it to this side, but we're down, so it's the correct way. So it's cool. Alright. Okay. Now, got the old one. And we're going to need to pull the wires through here. I'm going to be actually cutting the wires because I don't want anyone making the mistake of using this fan motor again.
Like I did.
So that'll make that easy. And, excuse me. On this end, we're going to need to pull our fan deal off, so I'll move it more into the shade. Works for me. I'm going to pull all these nuts off. And this will work a little easier and a little faster to pull all the bottom ones off first and leave that top one last. In theory. Now my new fan motor, these stick out too far to use these type of nuts, so that's why I brought the other nuts with me. And sometimes these will have locking washers, sometimes not. Just depends. If it's got them, they're useful. There's one right there. Pull our old one off. Take the conduit right out. And we're ready for our new one. Okay. Whew. Some water. So far so good. You know, the worst part was pulling the fan blades off, and we got those off, so that's always the toughest part. But if you take your time with it and kind of sand the deal off better, you'll have a much easier time. So now I'm going to feed my wiring through my conduit. These I'll kind of angle them kind of like so, brown wires. I'll put the brown ones in first and follow it with the neutral and the okay. There we go. And we can tie up our common wires underneath, like I was saying, or we can wrap the ground wire around them, tie them up, and then pass the ground wire up through, or we can wire tie it. There's any number of ways to do it. Okay, we just want to make sure to position our conduit through so that it goes up through the conduit. That through there. Now we need our bolts. A few of them started. Two of them on. Start with these two across from each other. a little trickier with gloves because got no feeling. Okay, now this one I'm gonna pass my ground wire. The ground wire, we could have put it between. It just doesn't matter. I'm up on the roof, so no one's up here going to be messing around with the lid. But if I was on the ground, I would put it in between the motor and the deal. And that way it's kind of out of sight. Up on the roof, it's not as, it's a different story. But that's okay. I'm sure some people will still prefer it to be under the motor, but that's okay. There we go. Now ready to tighten them up. Whew. Got a drink of water real quick. Now everything's tied up where it's not going to fall into our deal, but I can also cable strap that up. Which I'll do just to make sure that reversing wires don't go anywhere. Go. Now I'm going to tighten all my bolts down. Channel locks instead. Back. That one's got the locking washer on it. Socket set would make quick work of this, but I don't have it with me today. Also, my gloves are throwing me off a little bit, but that's okay. One thing I'd like to see is a 6-in-1 screwdriver that's just a little bit longer for these. Then you could actually reach it, pass it over, but it's usually just a hair too short. So that's one thing. If I could redesign the 6-in-1, I would just make that one side a little bit longer for the 6-in-1 screwdriver, and it'd be still a great tool. But that's one thing I would adjust on it, just for this. You know, the thing you need are the tools you need for the job. Okay, we're on there nice and tight. Now we're ready for our fan blades. Which are right over here. Okay, so this, we got the flat portions of the shaft that we'll need to line up with the 2 ports for the blades, and we want to put these on far enough so that they're not going to hit the fan baffle and they're not going to hit the screws here. So for me, on this one right here is good. I'm going to go ahead and insert and start the screws in. Off the motor. And spray a little WD or a little lubricant in the hole as well, just to make that a little easier. My gloves are messing me up. Between the gloves and the heat and the sweat. Got it all. There we go. Yeah, it's bloody hot. It's really wet. Sweat running down my face. Okay. I can't show you how hot it is. I'll show you after maybe. Get this done. Okay, so again, we're going to line those 2 sides up with our deal. Make sure we're not hitting anything. And line these up with the flat portions. Down and tighten them on. And make sure we're positioned good. Yeah, got that one started. Okay. Gonna tighten it down real good. It doesn't slip on us anywhere. Okay. Our fan blade's good. We're ready to hook it up. And our reversing wires aren't going to fall in or anything. And now we're ready to install this puppy. Okay. Now the fun part, we're going to slip the wiring through the conduit hole. Put the lid back on. Oh, the grease feels good. Good hot. Set on. Worked out pretty good there. With these, I think my flat blade screwdriver and a little twist to the screwdriver works good right here. Get these on and over where it needs to be. Got everything popping out. Yep. We're all on there. Okay. So now I'm going to put all the screws in around the outside. Okay. We're almost there. Restore. A little easier. Hard to see with the sweat all over my sunglasses. There we go. Okay. Now we've got our capacitors. Okay, forcing my camera died. But I got another battery. So now the hot side right here, the black wire, going to the black common, or the black side, and then the white wire is the common. So here we go. And if our fan spins the wrong direction, we'll reverse these two wires. It just reverses the polarity, so the fan would spin the opposite direction. We got this one, and then here's the white, the blue. They're all like these different colors. But it's another way you can reverse the wires right here. And really just as easy as doing it up top. So this black wire goes to the black side here, and this white wire goes to the red side here. On top of the contactor. Okay, we're ready to run. Are you ready? Here goes. Here's open. Beautiful. And fan is spinning in the correct direction. We are back in the mix. All right. Now I can pack up all my trash in the fan box. All fixed there. Unfortunately, my GoPro couldn't take the heat. I thought it was the battery that died. It was actually the camera overheated. But I hooked up the black and white neutral wires, the fan capacitor wires, and then I verified. I plugged it in. The fan spins the correct direction. Compressor runs good. Unplugged it. Waited 5 minutes. Plugged it back in and verified that the fan spins the correct direction. So we're removing heat, and we're good to go. Thanks for watching. Got all my stuff packed up. Time to get off this roof. It's too hot. All right. Checked my phone app. It said it's 100 degrees and it's 1:01 p.m. All right, good to go. Hope you guys like these mostly real-time videos. I got really nauseous after I got off the roof on this one, so I finished just in time. The clothes were completely soaked with sweat. Hope to see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there, stay hydrated, and wear a high SPF sunblock. you.